Welcome to another Polkadot update. So, unlike some other altcoins, for example ADA, ICP, and VeChain, Polkadot did not really manage to go up in 5 waves to complete a small first wave of this first wave that I have right here. So, I mean, it did not really do anything. So I cannot really give you a support zone if the price just goes sideways. And I mean, this structure right here is pretty much a huge mess. I mean, I cannot count this. This is bad. And in my opinion, we'll get another low. And I mean, the price might go below this level right here at $4.90 if we keep going like this, because yeah, I cannot see an impulsive move up. And if we do not get a bounce after we hit a C-wave low, this most likely means that this is not the C-wave low, and maybe we'll get another one before we actually bounce. Now, of course, getting another low would be kind of bearish because that would put us below the 0.786 level again, and that would be the third time. So if we keep going below the support level, it's going to be bearish in my opinion, because the invalidation point for the first wave up right here is at about $3.57. If we go below that, then yeah, this whole move is going to be invalidated. And I mean, if we do that, then I pretty much expect Polkadot to most likely die, because I don't think it's gonna recover if we actually go below this low right here. And as you can see, this low right here was actually almost the bear market low of the previous cycle. So if we drop below that, then it's most likely going to be over for Polkadot. So yeah, this right now is very, very questionable, and support really needs to hold. But I mean, right now it looks like we might get another low, so maybe we will get one. But if we do, I really want to see it very soon, and I want the bounce after the low to be very, very explosive, because if we get another low and then we do something like this again, it's not going to matter. Then we'll get another low, and then we'll invalidate this whole move right here. And on the RSI, by the way, on the daily RSI at least, we are not oversold. So this shows us that yes, there's still some space to the downside, and we might get oversold. And if we do go on the oversold territory on the daily, I mean, that will most likely put the price at another low in this second wave right here. So yeah, and I mean, I cannot really be bullish right now because I was expecting this chart to actually do something. Like, for example, let's check another chart, for example, ICP. As you can see, ICP right now, it managed to go 5 waves up, and now it's consolidating in a second wave move down. And this is what I wanted to see from Polkadot, but I did not get this. We did not get this kind of structure. What we got is this right here, this whole mess. So yeah, this is very, very questionable. I mean, even some other altcoins, for example, like ADA, which has a more similar looking structure to Polkadot than ICP, even ADA managed to go up in 5 waves and is now going in a second wave move down. So, and VeChain is another example. It has a similar looking chart, and yeah, it's pretty much doing the same thing. But Polkadot, on the other hand, it did not really manage to go up that much, which is, I don't know, it's questionable, because we did not even get to test the bull market support band right here, and we did not even manage to get above the 0.618 level I have on this chart. So this is, like I said, questionable, and I don't know what to think about this right now, because I mean, there's still time for the chart to reverse. Maybe we'll reverse from here. If we do, then I really want the price to go up in 5 waves, because I mean, this structure right here, you cannot really count it as anything. I mean, you cannot count this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just a mess. So yeah, it's questionable. But I want to show you something kind of interesting. So after we hit the C-wave low in the second wave in the previous cycle, as you can see, after we did that, there was a lot of pretty much nothingness for about, let's say, maybe 4 months or so. Well, actually, let me put it on the chart. So it's this right here. So from the low, to when the price started pumping, it took about 112 days. And I mean, this could repeat. I'm not saying that it will, but it could repeat. And if this does repeat, then I mean, we could put this on the low right there, and that would put us in October of 2024. So we might go sideways until October of 2024 if this was to repeat itself. And right now, honestly, by the way the second wave is looking right here, and by the way the wicks are looking, I mean, it's looking pretty similar to what happened right here. So maybe we'll just get a repeat of what happened here. Now, of course, having to wait another 4 months for the price to actually do anything, I can understand if that can be frustrating. But I mean, it's the crypto game. What did you expect? But I mean, at least let's hope the price holds support. I mean, even if we go sideways for another 4 months, we cannot afford, like I said, to go below this level for more than, let's say, 2 times. So if we go sideways, at least let's hope that the price gets above the bull market support band, because right now that's pretty much the most important thing that we need to do, because I mean, being above it during the bull market, in my opinion, is not a good thing. I mean, Bitcoin is at 65k and Polkadot is below the bull market support band. That's kind of weird, don't you think? Let's also check out the monthly chart. So, by the way this chart is looking, we might close this month in red, which, I mean, it would look okay, but I mean, check out the RSI. So in June, yes, we did manage to close above the yellow line. As you can see, we barely managed to do that. And right now in July, we are below it. So if we close below it, I mean, it's not going to be bearish because, for example, ADA did a similar thing. As you can see, it actually closed below it, and yeah, it still managed to go up after that. So it's not going to be bearish if we close below it for, let's say, a month, but I do not really want to see it close below it for more than 2 to 3 months. Now, let me also remind you of my predictions. Now, these predictions will only be, let's just say, realistic after I can confirm that the third wave has actually started. So until the third wave starts, I cannot confirm that we will actually go to these levels in this cycle. And also, do not forget, if we invalidate this first wave move up, then that's pretty much going to be the end and we'll not get to these levels, in my opinion. So again, to confirm that we bottomed in this second wave right here, first I need a move above the bull market support band, and then I need the price to go up in 5 waves in this first wave move up. And the price needs, in my opinion, in this first wave, it needs to go above the previous first wave high right here. And then, of course, we'll get a consolidation period and then a third wave, which should get to this target zone right here. Also, another thing that I want to mention, I mean, this is pretty much hopium, but this whole structure is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structure, and it can count as a first wave move to the upside. And then what we got in the bear market can pretty much be counted as an ABC and can be counted as a second wave move up. And right now, if we are to go in a third wave, then, I mean, this would be the first wave move up, then the second, and if we get a third and a fourth and a fifth, I do expect the prices to go to the very bullish top prediction I have right here, because, I mean, this would be a third wave up, which needs to be a lot more impulsive than the first wave right here. So yeah, keep this in mind. But right now, like I said, this is hopium, because, I mean, I cannot confirm that this will actually happen until we actually start the third wave. And even if we start the third wave and we actually manage to get to, let's say, this level right here, there is always the chance that after we go in the fourth wave, we do not manage to actually go in a fifth wave and we just go in a bear market. I mean, that has happened on some other altcoins. For example, VeChain. I mean, VeChain in the previous bull market only went up in 3 waves, and it did not manage to actually go in a fifth wave. And yeah, this cannot be counted as a first wave move up. So yeah, this could happen to Polkadot. I'm not saying that it will happen, but it's always a possibility. And you need to think about all of the possibilities, especially in a crypto market. I mean, as you know, crypto markets are the craziest markets, and yeah, you can expect a lot of nonsense and you can expect moves to not get finished. But as we have seen from the previous cycle, I mean, Polkadot did manage to go up in 5 waves, so right now I see no reason to doubt this, so maybe it will happen again. Maybe we just need to give it a bit more time. Now, another thing I want to mention is that in the previous cycle, the third wave got above this level right here, this level that I had on the chart, and yeah, I mean, it got way above it and it did not really care about it. So if we want to copy what happened in the previous cycle right here, in this cycle, we really need the third wave to go to my bullish top prediction, or at least the 100% extension right here, which would put it at about, let's say, $55 to $87. Now, of course, the price could always get rejected by this level right here, and the third wave could top right here. It would not really be bearish. I mean, that would still leave a lot of space to the upside. For a fifth wave, we could still get a fifth wave, but in my opinion, we would not be able to get to the 2.618 if we only got to the $33 level in the third wave. We would need something a lot more impulsive if we wanted to actually get to the 2.618 I have on the chart. So, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all I have. I mean, another level to watch is this lot right here. So this is the 0.236 base Fibonacci extension. If we manage to break above this, then yeah, that will also be a confirmation that the second wave is in. Now, of course, I mean, I will most likely be able to confirm that after we go above this high, but if you want even more confirmation that the second wave is actually in, just watch this line right here. It's very important. Anyways, that's all I have. If you want some extra content, check out our Patreon, and if you would like us to analyze an altcoin of your choosing, we do that for gold Patreons, so if you're interested in that, make sure to check it out. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and I will see you in the next one.